And as always, guys, you stay classy, stay positive, and have a good day. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Mr.Rockoff Johnson here with another video. How you guys doing today? Real quick before we get on with this video, let's go ahead and push our problems to the side, because we're gonna have some fun today. This video is about to get very technical, and most of it, other than me obviously showing clips, will be me just directly talking to the camera like this. So if you want to come back for all the exciting videos we have, the automotive content, just the random stuff we do, exploring all that kind of stuff, go ahead and come back tomorrow, and I got you guys. Or check out some of the shorts that I've been posting throughout the day, because that's what I do now. I post shorts and these videos. But yeah. And real quick, just to let you guys know, if you hear any like footsteps of people walking, that's my roommates upstairs. Obviously not gonna tell them to stop walking around the house just because I'm making a video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on with it. So you want to learn how I do all of my crazy fun transitions, and this is the video where I finally show you guys. Now, I've actually been wanting to make this video for a while. Only reason why I haven't was just because I just didn't do it yet, but I finally got a chance to, and I'm so happy to bring this to you guys. Of course, while I'm talking and everything, popping up is gonna be the videos of like how I edit them and everything, so you guys can fully see it. You just cut it, and with everything, with all these transitions, it's really just cutting, and everything is the setup. So you don't necessarily have to do really anything in the post-production. Before we jump into it, we're about to in a second. The editing software that I use is Wondershare Filmora. And actually what I used to film all these video clips was all filmed off of my Samsung Galaxy S10. Which, if you know phones, this phone came out in like 2018. So it's not even necessarily a extremely up-to-date phone. You can get this phone refurbished on Amazon for $300. But this does shoot in 4K 30 frames a second and 1080p 60 frames a second, which is what I usually shoot in. So yeah, and again, I also purposely filmed with this phone for the last video, aka all the clips that you're about to see, just so I can show you guys that not only can you do this with, of course, a full-size camera like what I'm filming on right now, but you can do this with your phone, and honestly, it'll just be a flex for you to come up with doing all this stuff, and you're doing all of it off your phone. But yeah, okay. Now without further ado, we are gonna go ahead and get into the video now. All right. So for the first scene change, I'm gonna do real quick. It's really simple, really easy. It's usually my sign-off. And it's just a really quick scene change, but it's what I like to call the portal, and basically that's the slap right there whenever someone touches that, and then when they come back, they're in a different place, like this. So it's time for a portal. Ooh, y'all like that, didn't y'all? See? Just like that. Simple, right? Now, how you do it, of course, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I'm not just gonna do it on that camera because you guys see that all the time. But when you go to do it, you want to make sure my camera is right here, by the way. You want to make sure that you start off here and you fully come in and you fully cover the lens, because and you want it to be like that. You want it to be black. You want the screen to be completely black. You want it to look like that, because if you don't, then it'll have light in it, or it'll look like that, and it's gonna look weird when you edit it, and it's not gonna be as smooth. So you want to make sure you cover the entire lens when you do it. So you're just gonna boom, and then so far as when you do the next clip, the following clip, you're gonna start. Well, it's easier, just to let you know, to get your focus right. It's easier if you already start the clip, so you're already filming, and then you put your hand over it and you take it back like this, so then your camera focus can automatically re-find your face and everything. It just, I guess the camera just sees it as like, you know, something just went over the lens or whatever, but it'll refocus onto your face. So that's pretty much how you do the portal transition. It is It's not a transition that I would necessarily say that you would use to set a mood or set up some kind of like scene. It's more so a transition that you would use just to spice up the video a little bit, just to like break the focus of, you know, the watchers in the video. So you just, you know, boom, boom, and then you're in another spot, and it's like, oh, you know, it just, I have ADHD. So yeah, it helps me out with staying focused whenever I see stuff like that in other people's videos. But yeah, that's the portal transition. The next transition is actually a really fun transition that I low-key love to do. I don't do it as often because I don't necessarily want to get people used to the transitions that I do. I want it to still be like a surprise when I do it. You get what I'm saying? But my next transition is the trip that you guys are going to see right here. You, your own self, might even fall inside of a... Whew. How did I end up here? Ooh, that was smooth, wasn't it? I can't even lie to you. When I went back and I edited like that exact clip, it was so perfect. I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy. But this is a little bit more challenging, and you do have to do a little bit more in post-production, but it's not like you're going to be editing like crazy. It's still just in cutting. You just have to be very precise with the cuts that you do. But basically what you do, so of course I shot it with my phone here, but you can do this with any camera. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys how to do this one with a camera too, because it's very specific. But when you trip, you wanna actually, it's your body that's actually doing the motion. It's not your hand, it's your body. You want your whole body to do the motion. So as you boom and you whoa and you trip, it's like you're keeping your arm and everything stiff so you can stay in your shot and frame, and it's your body that's tripping. You get what I'm saying? So far as when you go back and you edit it, you're gonna go, well, for the setup, when you trip, you mostly want to get the down. It's okay to get the up too. I mean, obviously you're gonna get the up if you're tripping and you're gonna come up, but you mostly want to get it on the down. Now on the way coming up, how you film it, you're basically going to do the same thing. Since this isn't like a portal, so we're not covering the camera, you don't need to put your finger or hand over the screen at all. But you're going to trip when you're in your next scene. You're going to go ahead and trip and, you know, do what you just did. But when you go back and edit it, you're going to actually edit it from the way up. So if you trip like this, of course you got to get up, right? To stand back up fully straight, since you got your balance again, you know? And you're gonna do it on the way up. So as I'm coming up, that's when I'm gonna put the next clip in, as you guys are of course, you know, seeing now. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do this one. Like I said, it is a little bit more complicated, but it is definitely manageable. And especially if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you're definitely capable of doing it because you already got it in you. Come on, have confidence in yourself. Alright, now real quick, this is my Canon T6i that I mostly use for video and, well, video shoots and like photo shoots, obviously, and everything like that. I don't use this for YouTube videos anymore, but when I first started to do these transitions, I started with this camera and a camera that was actually stolen from me, but that was a Nikon D5200. But all that is kind of irrelevant. I'm just letting you guys know what this is before you go down in the comments. And this camera that I'm filming everything on is a Sony AX5300. So now that we got that out the way, the trip, if we demonstrate it right now, of course, with the camera, it's still the same thing. You're just gonna hold it and boom, boom. You're gonna lock your arm in place, and it's all your body. So really simple. Alright, and finally for class today, we have one of my favorite transitions to do. This is just a fun transition just because it's I mean, come on now. The corkscrew transition is, so we're gonna go ahead and head there first. So I'll see you guys in a second. Whew. That is just so beautiful, and it's just so cool. It's just so fun. It's just so creative. By the way, To be completely honest, and just to give credit where credit is due, I did not actually come up with any of these. I've seen other creators do them, and I just found my own ways of doing it. I don't know if they do this the same way that they do it, but this is my way of doing it. It just to let you guys know. But actually, who I got that transition from was Logan Paul, back before like all the controversy and all that kind of stuff. But he was making like some pretty cool videos early on in his career, and I saw it on, you know, trending, saw it, and one day he did it, and I was like, whoa. Now he has someone that edits his videos, but still I was like, what? Like, that was the coolest thing ever. But it's like the way they did it. It was like with the way they threw their camera. I'm not throwing my camera, especially since I usually don't have anyone else here with me. But of course I did this with my phone. Now when you do this, you want it to be complete phone motion, okay? So pretty much, you know, you're talking to the camera and everything like that, and then you're gonna, for the first shot, so for the setup, you're gonna, and this just gives a more dramatic effect. Woo woo! You don't even have to do the twist this way. You could just go like that, but it always just gives you more room to edit if you do more of a free range. So when you do it, you get what I'm saying? Alright, so your hand is like this, right? So the camera's like this, so you end up with the camera basically facing your elbow and the camera's upside down, right? Now, to do the shot on the way back, you're going to start off with the camera like this, so the camera is basically facing, going up your arm, so that by the time you turn it, it can be facing you directly the way that you want it. And again, I am going to show you guys with one of my other regular cameras as well. But for this one, you're going to start off here, and then you're just going to bring it back. And then you can just go ahead and start off with your next scene in the next place. Now, so far, as you guys are about to see so far, is when you go to edit this part, for this, you mostly want to get it somewhere in this motion, and you want to edit, and you want to cut it at the part that's actually in the motion. The blurrier, the better. The more seasick, the better. Because I'm telling you, especially going back and watching this clip over and over, trying to edit it and everything, you might get a little seasick. But if you got, you know, sensitivity to motion sickness. But on the way back, you want to get it almost because this clip is not long. That's not long. Look, that's not long. So you want to immediately get it from the motion. So the moment you start seeing the blurriness, you stop it, you chop it, cut that out, and then you start from here, so it can just, it's gonna look as fluid. I mean, you guys see it. It's gonna look as fluid, just like you actually turned the camera. And the next thing you know, you're in another spot. All right. So now to demonstrate the corkscrew turn with the Canon T6i here, you're gonna, matter of fact, just so you guys can really see it, I'm gonna actually open up the screen, and bow. So look, you got it like this, right? You're gonna turn it like that, and make sure you get a good grip, because I have actually dropped the camera before. It didn't break, and it wasn't this one, but I have dropped the camera before, but thank God it didn't break. But get a good grip, and then you turn it like that. So now, as you can see, this is facing like, well, really it's supposed to be like this. So really the screen is facing down from you, bow, doing the flip. And then to do on the way back, you're going to start off with it here, and then you're just going to flip it like that, so it can just be facing directly at you, and you can go ahead and talk to the camera and finish making the video that you were making. But that's going to conclude it for this video. I can actually make more videos about doing transitions, because there are plenty of other ones that I definitely do and have done that I didn't put in here. I just don't know. I just didn't want this video too thick and too like techie and whatnot, I guess. But yeah, let me know if you guys want more videos like that at some point. But if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon too. Make sure you get the merch. Merch link is down in the description below. And of course, all proceeds go to, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, all proceeds go to a mixture of my bills and me buying cool stuff to make videos for you guys. So yeah. And as always, guys, you stay classy, stay positive, and have a good day. What is a car enthusiast? An individual that loves anything to do with cars and its counterparts, and one who can talk for hours about cars and not get tired of it.